Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Rigathi Gachagua attended a church function earlier today where he pledged 5 million Kenya shillings to the church. Kesho mkujie milioni 5, DP Gachagua promises Jesus Winner Ministry Church after they prayed for him. He attended a church function at Winners Chapel in Nairobi today. The church prayed for him and he pledged to give 5 million Kenya shillings. As he was doing that, Taifa Leo reported a very interesting story. Njaa, raia wala mbwa, mizizi, ukame. Maelfu ya Wakenya sasa wanahatarisha maisha yao kwa kula vitu vinavyoweza kudhuru afya zao katika harakati za kupambana na makali ya njaa. Bala njaa linaendelea kukeketa maeneo mengi kutokana na ukame ambao umedumu kwa muda mrefu, huku Wakenya waliotegemea shughuli za kilimo na ufugaji kujikimu wakiendelea kuteseka. So you are seeing Kenyans are dying of hunger instead of the government putting in place measures to cushion Kenyans against hunger. Some top government officials are misusing taxpayers' money because the 5 million is pledging, that's taxpayers' money. In this video, I want us to dig deep into this story for Kenyans to understand what is going on in William Ruto's government. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. What Rigathi Gachagua is doing is just a continuation of their politics of tokenism. That's how they campaigned, and it appears they're still holding on to that style of playing politics. We saw them giving out wheelbarrows and some tokens on the mountain, and that endeared them to the people. The only disadvantage of that is that instead of empowering the people, that style and brand of politics are making people dependent on their leaders. So the people will still continue begging from their leaders. That has been the style Ruto and his team campaigned on. Yes, that they campaigned on that platform. Pledging 5 million to the church is just a continuation of politics of tokenism. And you are seeing clearly now the reason as to why William Ruto and his team are increasing budget for State House, while at the same time reducing spending on development. Because according to budget estimates by William Ruto's government, this government intends on cutting spending on development while increasing spending on luxuries, recurrent expenditure. And if you look in the 7 months William Ruto has been the president, his office has spent over 9 billion Kenya shillings. And this 9 billion Kenya shillings has been spent in less than 7 months. The annual budget estimate that was allocated for William Ruto's office, together with that of Rigathi Gachagua, was about 8 billion Kenya shillings. That was for 12 months. Surprisingly enough, in under 7 months, they have exceeded the budget estimate for the year. They have actually spent more than what was allocated for the whole year. They have spent 9 billion in 7 months instead of spending 8 billion in 12 months. And as I talk, William Ruto's office State House, or rather the presidency, in a day, it spends about 5 million Kenya shillings. Uhuru Kenyatta used to spend 390,000 Kenya shillings. So you are seeing that in William Ruto's tenure, his office is spending more. And that's why Rigathi Gachagua has this loose money they are distributing all over. And the ugly truth about that is that this government will not initiate any meaningful development. Their style and brand of development will just be going to some various groups and giving them money. In the end of it, there will be no developments initiated by this government. Kenyans will remain poor with no proper developments. There will be no good roads, no good schools, no hospitals. And the annoying bit about it again, this government, instead of actually channeling money where it's needed more, the government is not channeling that money there. William Ruto's government has increased university school fee from 16,000 to 52,000. Help loan, Ruto's government intends on doing away with that. Kazi Mtani has been done away with. The size of the government is being increased. So all these, ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing that the person who is suffering is the common man. William Ruto, when he took over power again, he also removed subsidies on basic commodities. All these, the common man on the ground is the person bearing it. And as he does that, as Ruto and his team does that, they are actually increasing allocation for their offices. And that's why we are seeing some greedy elected leaders actually paying William Ruto a visit at State House. They know he's got loose cash there, which he can actually give them something later. And that's why we are seeing they have even money to distribute to some groups, like some of these charges. Instead of initiating development, they are busy wasting taxpayers' money. This is a bogus leadership, a leadership that a beautiful country like Kenya does not deserve. The more these people continue staying in power, they are going to mess this country very badly. To a point, I'm seeing a very high possibility where Kenya might even run bankrupt if these are the individuals who are still in charge. Kenya is going to run bankrupt. These are individuals who are actually looting this country. They are going to mess up everything. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you are watching us but you are not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. To our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to support us, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Feel free. That the 5 million pledged by Rigathi Gachagua confirms one thing. William Ruto and his team are milking this country dry as they try to please, or rather as they try to campaign, because that's Rigathi Gachagua clearly campaigning. He's trying to bribe the church into singing the government's tune. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in our next analysis.